What's good with y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we is reacting to the worst anime fumbles of all time. We don't be reacting to anime content and stuff. A little bit sick again. I don't even know what I got. Bro, I've been getting these viruses back to back. Like last time I got like a virus near Christmas break, near Christmas basically, and near New Year's, if you don't know what I'm talking about. And bro, now I got this. I don't even know what this is, bro. I probably got affected by it by my friend. Of course I got affected by my friend. Maybe he had like a virus allergy or something, but I have it now. So yeah. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. You know how sometimes you be like playing with someone and stuff in a sport or in like basketball or something like that. That's what I just experienced today. Like sometimes like you just realize like, bro, I should have stayed home. I should have not gone to that play. But I mean, it was just all for fun, you know what I mean? Like sparring, come on. But like I keep saying to myself, like the game is game, you know what I mean? It's a fumble. If you fumbled it, you gotta keep moving on from there or learn from it. That's it. I just gotta keep telling myself that. But yeah, I fumbled in a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I fumbled in games and reaction videos probably. All types of stuff, even all types of sports. But let's get to this video, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share if you want to. Make sure y'all go pull up to the Instagram for more updates on where I'm at. If I'm gone from YouTube, make sure y'all go pull up to the Discord for more videos like this, future videos like this, to join the Soul Dyers community too. And let's start with this video.
Fumbling is the act of ruining a perfectly good opportunity for yourself and is an unfortunate event that everyone will have to experience at some point in their life. For example, fumbling a 10 out of 10 woman of your dreams because we refuse to do this thing called showering. It's okay. We have all been there. And when it comes to animes, as much as they have a decent track record,
there ain't no we. I took a full-fledged shower too, like just an hour ago. But there's no we.
Bruh. Of dropping absolute peak cinema, they also have taken some really popular and beloved shows where the people involved with working on it and the scheduling of the show decided that they genuinely forgot how producing an anime works, and they just absolutely fumble the bag and leave it to rot for future coming seasons as its ratings tank harder than the Washington Wizards. They would drop an absolute banger of a first season or two, and it gets everyone hooked onto the premise of the show, but then before you know it, the second or third season comes around and the show just gets worse and worse. Like, bro, what were these people cooking?
One Piece. A million episodes. Don't be, please don't be in the comments like sticking up for it. Okay, I know it's good, but 1 million episodes, man. What in God's earth creates a show like that? I have no idea. I don't think there's no show in the world that has 1 million episodes like One Piece. It's a good show, okay? It's a good show. But, bro, it'd be a waste of time, bro. It'd be a waste of time. What are those? Those endings, some endings off from, like, I forgot what they're called, but some of those endings where they get stuck in like a monster or something like that and try to break out, and it's like a whole hole that they need to go through, and it takes like at least 5 episodes for you to see the fight, or 6. You know what I'm talking about, right? I forgot what it's called. I just had it in my mind too. Lost the train of thought.
In the first category of how these animes keep getting fumbled.
But bro, it'd be too long. It'd be a waste of time. And I get it. It'd be a waste of time, bro. It'd be a waste of time. I know.
that we're gonna talk about is
For
the
people
absolute
they know.
trash animation you get from these shows over time. And the first example being the infamous 7 Deadly Sins. This anime is for real the founding father. Matter of fact, you can put them on the Mount Rushmore of animes that had great potential but got hoed by horrible animation, because that's literally all it is known for nowadays. It has an alright story and had an alright cast of characters, and every person I talked to about this show said that they thought it was simply good, and every single person has told me that the first 2 seasons were pretty alright, but then by the 3rd season is where everything just fell off a cliff from this point on. You got the main character looking like a Roblox avatar that's about to reset. He looking like he has no will to
Bro, they literally legit did that to Dragon Ball, bro. Dragon Ball Daima
live on
and GT. That's
deathbed
why I
trying
was
to
so
get
ass.
Elizabeth's attention, being like, they straight hoeing our budget right now. And this scene right here is literally like watching the Mona Lisa being painted, because this is why anime fans implement the word frame into every single anime that has bad animation nowadays. And this is the reason why the anime got the infamous name 7 Deadly Frames. It was so bad that it legitimately influenced an entire culture of slander and hating on animes for decades. And bro, this wasn't even a move that the studio did to save money for the better fight scenes of the show, because the fight scenes in question looked like complete dog shit too. Just look at Meliodas versus Escanor, and this fight for real could have been tough as hell if they just decided to lock in and not rush the production. Like bro, just take a look at some of these frames. It's absolute bullshit. And then you go on the tube and there's for real people on the internet that animated
A My Hero clone. You know, like every time someone tells me to watch My Hero, like I found a My Hero fan in our middle school, and I can't believe I really prayed that he moved states from there, because he doesn't deserve to be in Illinois at all. If you're a My Hero fan in Illinois, you will get dogged on. I think if you're a My Hero fan anywhere, you will get dogged on. The only part I like in My Hero is All Might. I fuck with that. I've with him.
this fight better than the studio. So you would think that other companies would use them things inside their heads and realize, wait, we should not do whatever they just did and learn from this absolute disaster that happened and not cook ourselves. Instead, they were like, yeah, whatever, we just gonna ignore that shit. Like, bro, whoever is in charge of running the production for these animes gotta be as
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to eat this mic up, bro. My voice is so low. It has never been this low in a video before.
competent as the Chicago Bulls front office when they traded for 10 guards on their team. Because years later, you still got animes quite literally suffering from trash animation such as Blue Lock and One Punch Man. These two had generational lobs to be some of the greatest modern animes to watch. One Punch Man was animated by Studio Madhouse for its first ever season, and Blue Lock aired at the same time as the 2022 World Cup, was one of the most hyped up sports animes when it dropped. Both had upcoming—
Oh yeah, the 2022 World Cup. Damn. No. Damn. 2022 World Cup. What was that? Like 5 years ago from now? I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. Somewhere around there. It was around when No Way Home came out. That's crazy, bro. I remember literally watching the World Cup series like we're watching the March Madness right now. If y'all know, y'all know. But how everyone's watching the March Madness, bro, it was lit when we watched the World Cup. We were in the cafeteria, the gym cafeteria, and they had a whole screen of it. And we watched it. And, bro, I forgot that one team's name, but once someone won or made a goal, bro, it was like a concert in that bitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was fun, bro. It was fun. It was dead ass fun, bro.
2022 World Cup was one of the most hyped up sports animes when it dropped. Both
Hell
had
yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
upcoming arcs where
I get you, bro. I get you. Bro, I have never like experienced as a hype moment as that. You know what I mean? Like the Bears were like this close to be like near there, but bro, I have never experienced like a hype moment of that in my life, bro. Like,
had
that
their
was fun.
expectations set very high for its anime adaptation, and both animes actually just fumbled hard as hell. One Punch Man's animation got significantly worse when it changed studios. I mean, you have motherfuckers quite literally slandering the anime by turning this scene of a PNG of Garo sliding down the hill into a TikTok trend. Got this motherfucker moving like Y equals MX plus B, and then Blue Lock's animation was so horrendous that they were for real animating using PowerPoint presentation transitions to animate some of these scenes. Like, bro, what is going on right now? It makes this transition so horrendous that moving like Y equals MX plus B, and then Blue Lock's animation was so horrendous that they were for real animating using PowerPoint presentation transitions to animate some of these scenes. Like, bro, what is going on right now? It makes this even worse.
That's like a phone edit or something like that, bro.
Bruh.
That's such a weak edit, I'm not gonna lie.
When you find out that for a majority of Blue Lock's second season that they had one guy handling the entire third selection prior to the
Y'all dogged on that one.
Japan U20 match arc, and this trash animation isn't even the animator's fault. What are these committees doing with the scheduling and minimal resources allocated to this show? Like, bro, they don't have the brains for this shit. They sold so bad. And then there were animes like the
Nah, it's probably just cause like they just been doing like animation arts for years and stuff. Like the workers and stuff. They're probably just lazy. They're just probably tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again. Drawing the characters and doing the anime and doing the animation and doing another episode and drawing. Like, they probably got tired of it. So they just probably ran out of edits and said, fuck it, let's just use this.
beginning after the end, a really hyped up manhwa that just had garbage animation from start to finish and never really took off as it should have. Now, the second and last category of animes being fumbled I'm gonna be talking about are the ones where the anime is following the exact manga material for the first season or first few arcs, but somehow just make the brain dead decision to make an anime original path or ending that deviates from the manga source material, or cut so much of the manga material to the point where you for real don't even know what's happening anymore, and it just makes the story worse overall. And this one is deadass so infuriating. They for real see the manga has been successful with its original storyline, getting hella recognition and awards or whatever, and the committee taking on the project for real said, yo, we have the potential to adapt one of the best animes of this decade known for its unique plot in the manga.
What can we do to change this shit?
Like, Twin, just do.
Bro, who found that pic, bro? Who found that pic?
What can we do to
Bro, ChatGPT. Oh man, it gotta go. It gotta go, bro.
change this shit?
Like, Twin, just do your job. I hate when animes do this bullshit because, dog, all they gotta do is follow the blueprint of the story and the manga panels. No one is asking them to change anything or be the thinker. And one of the prime examples of this is The Promised Neverland. When I watched the first season, I was instantly on that shit. It had a really nice thriller element to it, and I was hella hyped for the second season to drop, only for me to be absolutely disappointed as season 2 dropped. And when I finished it, I was like, ain't no way that's how this shit ended. I can't be the only one that felt so unsatisfied with how all that played out. Cause, dog, Norman's reveal that he was still alive to Emma and the others felt so fake because it deadass came out of nowhere and had zero emotional buildup for that moment. Instead of a no way my boy's still alive reveal, it was more of a huh type of moment reveal. When I finished the second season, I decided to look at the reviews online for the anime. I only became even more disappointed when I found out that not only did everyone have the exact same—
What, it's a 1%. I just guess everything as a 1%. You know what I mean? Like, I don't guess nothing as nothing else. I just guess something as like a bad number. I don't really pay attention to the percentage of numbers on anything.
Reaction as I did when I watched whatever this is, but I found out that they cut out more than 100 chapters of the original source material to finish the anime in 11 episodes in season 2. Dog, I'm being serious. Who are making these decisions? This is for real the equivalent of Nico Harrison trading Luka.
Bro, they're tired, man. They're tired. I kind of do feel them, but like, if you're tired, then stop doing what you're doing. If you don't want to do what you are told and want to improve, the writing, then don't do it at all. Or find a different day or a different time if you want to do it or something like that, bro. Like, you don't need to force yourself to lower the books or whatever it is, the manga books. You don't need to force yourself to do that at all. You could just leave it to someone else to make that plan, that actually want to make manga or anime.
So you know what I did? I decided to read all the chapters that they skipped over and were cut from the anime and read the original manga ending.
Or some episodes and chapters, like a book writer. Bro, there's probably plenty of book writers and anime artists out there, bro, that want to be anime artists. You know what I mean?
And bro, the Goldie Pond arc, which was supposed to be adapted in season 2,
Pass it to them. Like, it's literally like getting food or throwing food on the ground, even though you can probably even give it to a homeless person. You know what I mean?
is arguably the best arc of the entire series, and they just cut it. They for real robbed the Promised Neverland anime fans of peak cinema in broad daylight. Nobody was asking these motherfuckers to be the next J.K. Rowling, the best writer known to man. All we wanted to see was the original story animated. That's it. Instead, they for real said some
"We do not care"
and gave us an absolute shit show. Another example of this category is Tokyo Ghoul. I've talked to some people about this series, and when I mentioned that I've only seen the first season of it, everyone is like, hey bro, just keep it that way. You don't want to watch whatever bullshit is the second season. But instead of listening to that advice, I was like, nah, ain't no way it can be that sorry, right? And you know what? I was dead ass wrong. One of the main things that really confused me was that these motherfuckers decided to have Kaneki join the people that kidnapped and tortured him. Bro, I actually laughed out loud when he decided to do this, because this is the equivalent of going back to your
Nah, that is so wrong, bro. That is actually wrong.
abusive ex and saying, I can change them. Like, I guess, bro. And they never really went into depth about Kaneki's mental trauma. Instead, they just had bro aura farming, which just completely destroyed his character in season 2. And then when you got to Tokyo Ghoul Re, the 3rd season, it actually made no sense whatsoever, because they decided to put 120 chapters of content and try to cram it all into 24 episodes.
Oh, didn't they make a game of that? I seen like a background on the PS4 or the PS5, and then I saw like the video game, both remasters for both gens for the PS5 and the PS4.
And didn't think that we wouldn't notice. In conclusion, whoever these people are that are managing the production of these animes needs to get put into rehab and locked the fuck in. I am not trying to have an anime series like JJK have some bullshit happen like these animes mentioned. It is for real the worst thing to happen to an anime.
Damn. W video, bro. Yeah, facts, bro. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the animators that create these anime just be tired and all that shit, bro, because they just put so much work in. They don't spend time with their families. They don't spend time with their friends or do what they want to do or something like that. Or maybe they're just like bro, like I need this job. I need to get paid. I need to get the money, you know. I need to get that money, just to like make some anime or work at Bandai Namco or something like that, bro, or work at an anime studio, bro. Like, ain't no one got time for that, for real, bro. Ain't no one got time for that, for real. If you're just trying to use it, but like have writers in the world, like book writers or like anime writers that will do it and probably will do it every day. You know, give them some breaks, but like let them do it. Let them do that. You know what I mean? Find some book writers, anime artists out there. You know what I mean? There's a lot out there. I can guarantee it to you. There's a lot out there. But I hope y'all enjoy this video, man. Leave a like, subscribe. Make sure y'all go comment what your favorite part is of this video. Make sure y'all pull up to the Instagram for more feature updates. And make sure y'all Join up the Discord, pull to the Discord, um, for more future videos and more, or to join the Soul Dyers. Yeah, to be a member for the Soul Dyers. I keep forgetting what I'm saying sometimes, bro. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. Maybe I'm just tired from that fumble today. Who knows? But I'll see y'all. I'm out. I'm going. Peace.